Hello everyone, welcome back to another video from Brahmaj. Today our topic of interest is helicopters in Indian military. Do you know, according to 2022 annual GFP, that is Global Firepower Review, India ranked 4th in the world. That means India is modernizing its defense and offensive systems. So in our today's video, we are going to take a look at all the list of helicopters in Indian military. But before all that, please go hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications. Okay, let's do this. SA-31B Llama. The Aerospatiale SA-31B Llama is a French single-engine helicopter developed to meet hot and high operational requirements for the Indian Armed Forces. It combines the lighter Aerospatiale Alaute 2 airframe and Alaute 3 components and power plant. The Llama possesses exceptional high-altitude performance. The helicopters have been built under license by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, that is HAL, in India under the name Cheetah. The Hindustan Aeronautics Limited later developed an upgraded variant, powered by Turbo-Mega TM333 2M2 engine, which is known as Cheetah. An armed version marketed as Lancer was also produced by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. It was also built under license by Helibras in Brazil as the Gavio. HAL Chetak, also known as Alaute 3. Under a licensing agreement between Aerospatiale and Indian aircraft manufacturer Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, the Alaute 3 has been built under license by HAL in India. It is known locally under the designation HAL Chetak. More than 300 rotorcraft have been manufactured to date. The majority of these were acquired for military purposes with the Indian Armed Forces, who have used them to perform various mission roles including training, transport, casualty evacuation, communication, and liaison roles. In addition to producing the type for Indian customers, the Hindustan Aeronautics Limited has also achieved some export sales for Chetak helicopters to several nations including Namibia and Suriname. HAL Light Utility Helicopter, aka Light Observation Helicopter. The HAL Light Utility Helicopter was designed and developed by Rotary Wing Research and Design Center, one of the research and development section of Hindustan Aeronautics Limited for civilian and military applications. These helicopters were intended to replace versions of Cheetah and Chetak in service with the Indian Army and Indian Air Force. The HAL Light Utility Helicopter is a 3-ton class, highly agile, new generation light helicopter. According to HAL, it got a cruise speed of 235 km per hour, a maximum speed of 260 km per hour, a range of 350 km with maximum takeoff weight of 3.12 tons and an empty weight of 1.9 ton. India's Ministry of Defense placed an initial order of 12 light utility helicopters, out of which 6 are for Indian Army and another 6 for Indian Air Force. The HAL Dhruv is a utility helicopter designed and developed by Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. The development of the HAL Dhruv was announced in November 1984. The helicopter was first flew in 1992. However, its development was prolonged due to multiple factors including the Indian Army's requirement for design change, budget restrictions, and sanctions placed on India following the 1998 Pokhran II nuclear test. The name comes from the Sanskrit word Dhruv, means unshakable. There are 2 types of Dhruv helicopters in operation: military variant and civil variant. Under the military variant, there are 6 versions: Dhruv Mark 1, Dhruv Mark 2, Dhruv Mark 3 Coast Guard, Dhruv Mark 3 Navy, and Dhruv Mark 4. Under the civil variant, there are mainly 4 versions: Dhruv ALH Civil, Dhruv CFW, Dhruv CS, and finally the Garuda Vasuda. This one is fitted with a heliborne geophysical survey system. The armed version of HAL Dhruv is called HAL Rudra. The Mi-17. The Mi-17 is a Soviet-designed Russian military helicopter series introduced in 1975, continuing in production as of 2022 at 2 factories in Russia. It is known as the Mi-8M series in Russian service. The helicopter is mostly used as a medium twin-turbine transport helicopter, but there is also an armed gunship version. The Mi-17 is an improved version of Mi-8 with a greater altitude and environmental performance. The maximum speed of this helicopter is 250 km per hour and a cruise speed of 225 km per hour. It weighs around 7,489 kilograms and the maximum takeoff weight is 13,000 kilograms. The Boeing CH-47 Chinook. The Boeing CH-47 Chinook is a tandem rotor helicopter developed by American rotorcraft company Votol and manufactured by Boeing Votol. Its name, the Chinook, is from the Native American Chinook people of Oregon and Washington state. The CH-47D Chinook is the US Army's primary heavy troop and supply transport aircraft. The Chinook's cockpit accommodates 2 pilots and an observer. The Chinook has a triple hook system which provides stability to external loads or the capacity for multiple external loads. Large external loads such as 155 mm howitzers can be transported at the speed of 260 km per hour using the triple hook load configuration. Mi-24. The Mi-24 is a large helicopter gunship, attack helicopter and a low-capacity troop support with a room for 8 passengers. Its NATO codename is Hind. It is produced by MIL Moscow Helicopter Plant and has been operated since 1972 by the Soviet Air Force and its successors along with 48 other nations. A lot of people don't know this. In NATO circle, the export versions, that is Mi-25 and Mi-35, are denoted with a letter suffix as Hind-D and Hind-E. So, don't get confused. The main cabin can accommodate 8 troops or 4 stretchers. Kamau Ka-27. The Kamau Ka-27 is a military helicopter developed for Soviet Navy and currently in service in various countries including Russia, Ukraine, Vietnam, China, South Korea and India. The helicopter was developed for ferrying and anti-submarine warfare. The mission of the helicopter is to detect, track and destroy submerged submarines at the depth of 500 meters. The Ka-27 helicopter is powered by 2 TV3-117km turboshaft engines. The helicopter is equipped with a radar system for navigation and to detect surfaced submarines and responder beacons. The helicopter is armed with 1 homing torpedo, 1 torpedo rocket, 10 PLAB-250 and 120 bombs, and 2 OMAB bombs. Boeing AH-64 Apache. The Boeing AH-64 Apache is an American twin turboshaft attack helicopter. It features a nose-mounted sensor suite for target acquisition and night vision systems. It is armed with a 30 mm M230 chain gun carried between the main landing gear under the aircraft's forward fuselage, and 4 hardpoints mounted under the stubbed wing pylons for carrying armaments and stores, typically a mixture of AGM-114 Hellfire missiles and Hydra 70 rocket pods. Right now, India has around 22 AH-64E Apaches and 6 more on order and waiting for delivery. HAL Light Combat Helicopter. The HAL Light Combat Helicopter, that is the LCH, is an Indian multi-role attack helicopter designed and manufactured by Hindustan Aeronautical Limited. The LCH has been ordered by the Indian Air Force and Indian Army. The first prototype successfully completed a flight test in March 2010. The helicopter is equipped with electronic warfare systems and advanced weapon systems, including a chin-mounted twin-barrel M621 20mm cannon on a Nexstar THL-20 Torrent. It can also carry 70mm rockets, air-to-air, air-to-surface, and anti-radiation missiles, and Helena anti-tank guided missiles. Also, explosive ordnance includes iron bomb, cluster bomb, and a built-in grenade launcher. That's all I have for today. If you like this video, then please like and subscribe. And it's time for me to take off. Bye everyone.